Welcome to the VC3 News Update. I am Shanette Hackshaw with the top local news stories for today. Education Minister Curtis King has congratulated students, teachers, parents and guardians for the successful results achieved in this year's CPEA examinations. In a statement released by the Agency for Public Information, Minister King said that there has been an increase in the level of performance by our students in this year's exams over that of 2022. In 2022, there was an overall pass rate of 83.7, and this year there is a pass rate of 85.17.
It is important always to congratulate those who have made a significant contribution to the students' overall attainment, because let us not face it, not too long ago, roughly speaking, only 4 out of every 10 students were able to make it onto secondary school, given their performance at what was then called the Common Entrance Examination. Now, the CPA guarantees every student a place in the secondary school. However, we must assess the students so that we can determine where each student is, if he or she is going to benefit maximally from what is done at the secondary school.
The minister noted that since the introduction of the CPEA examinations, the ministry has been recording very good results, something that he attributes, among other things, to the format of the exams.
The CPA, we have a different format in that we have 2 components. We have a school-based component where the student, he or she can secure a maximum of 40% of his final mark. And then you have 4 examinations spread out over 2 days where you can attain a maximum percentage mark of 60% of your final mark. So that in itself has taken some of the pressures of the students, and I must say parents and guardians. And when you add that to the fact that students writing the exams know that they would be guaranteed a place in the secondary school, I think all combined help to make sure that our students relax and perform at the examination.
The minister, who is also an educator by profession, said while he is very happy with the performance, there is still room for improvement. He said greater efforts will have to be made in the enhancement of the teaching methods, providing the necessary support to encourage maximum performance for our students. 62 schools wrote the 2023 examinations, with 48 recording passes of 80 to 100%. 18, on the other hand, recorded a pass rate of 100%, while 10 recorded a pass rate between 90 and 99%, and for the 20, recording pass rates between 80 and 89%. The Ministry of the Public Service will host its annual Public Service Week of activities from June 19 to the 23. The week will begin with a church service scheduled to begin at 8:30 in the morning at the New Testament Church of God at Wilson Hill. This will be followed by 2 days of ministerial internship program. On Wednesday 21, there will be certificate distribution of public servants for their years of service. On Thursday the 22, 6 public servants will participate in the public speaking competition. The 6 are Chanel Hamilton, representing the Ministry of Health; Shiniko Sutherland, the Ministry of Finance; Jonathan Backus, the Ministry of Tourism; Raquel Coombs, the Ministry of National Security; Shakwana Antwine, the Ministry of Urban Development; and Yinka Chambers, representing the Office of the Prime Minister. The competition takes place at the Methodist Church Hall and begins at 2 in the afternoon. A wellness and appreciation fair will end the week of celebration on Friday 23. The events will be held at the Old Treasury site next to the Post Office building from 9 in the morning. And finally, in our local news stories, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Port Authority continues to take its corporate social responsibility serious. This as the authority donated 2 checks, $5,000, towards the SVG Coast Guard Summer Program and $3,000 towards the National Telecommunications and Regulatory Commission's My Summer App program. Acting Chief Executive Officer of the SVG Port Authority, Carl James, said he is delighted to partner with these organizations, which help to develop the youth of this country. Leading seaman and program coordinator at the SVG Coast Guard, Selwyn Isaacs, thanked the Port Authority for its continued support. He said the Coast Guard Summer Program has helped to develop thousands of young people over the past 30 years. Meanwhile, coordinator of the NTRC's My App Summer Program, Rhea Lewis, said over the last 9 years, the program has helped the youth develop meaningful skills. Lewis said this year the program will take place in Kingstown and Bequia and will teach young people between the ages of 13 to 18 old coding and the construction of robots. That's our local news stories. Continue watching on Channel 114 for regional and international news along with the VC3 sports updates.